Come and get me!
So I loved Perseus.
well, hello.
No, I did because, you know, you have this guy doing, he's a hero doing all these heroic things, but he's kind of flawed and a little insecure.
He's rusty.
If he could really make it. And so that made me, like, fight for him,
Yeah,
you know,
good, yeah.
as an audience member.
Good. That's the thing. I was kind of a bit over seeing heroes who had rippling six-packs and everything was too easy to conquer. Superheroes kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, even in the first one, I was a bit like that, a bit of a bald wrecking ball with an attitude. And this one, I like that fallible aspect.
Yeah. It made us root for him.
Yeah.
Tell us about kind of his core essence and how he was different this time than in the first one.
Well, in the first one, he's just a conduit for the action. I was an action figure. That's how I personally thought it was. I don't think it was no real character. It just shaved my head and put me in motion. But in this one, I set out. I initially said I just want a son because I think that opens up not only paternal instincts in me, but that allows me to be more gentle, more human, or humorous to some aspect. But it ripples across the whole family dynamic of the whole movie. And then I don't know. I wanted him to be out of whack. I wanted him not to be as tough as he used to be. He hasn't ridden a horse in 10 years. It's going to give him piles. Things like that. He's stretching up more. And I think that was just maybe me being a bit lazy, but Samuel didn't want to work out that day. But I don't know. I just also think it's like heroes I grew up watching, like John McClane in Die Hard, and Mel in Mad Max, and Mel in Lethal Weapon. They got hurt, and we could feel it as an audience.
Yeah. When you're shooting a fantasy film like this, or like Avatar, and you're doing most of the work in front of a green screen, and you don't have the props or the physical environment around you.
Oh, you make the props. You do get the props. I demand them. Yeah. If I'm fighting something like a chimera, I'll have guys there to hold the chain and yell at me, like growl. They have the weirder job because they're the ones that you don't see. So they're in a green lycra suit going at you, and I'm trying not to laugh back. And so it isn't just nothing. There's always something. Even if it's a cyclops, I'll make sure that they put something up there where I can see something.
How do you make it look so real when you're just talking to like
you're insane. You believe it. You believe it for that period of time, and you detail it. Yeah, you get the guys in, as I said, to hold her head, and I work with Jonathan and the visual effects crew. It used to be that they were over there, and I learned from Avatar, let's work together and detail the whole scene. It isn't just about how tall the monster is. It's what sound does he make? What's he going to do now? If you stab a sword through the monster's hand, he's going to yell. Well, that yell, if you're 20 foot tall, would be loud, so you cover your ears. So just all those little details adding up, suddenly it becomes real.
Yeah.
When the horse hits you with a wing, it was just something I threw in. It gives the horse character.
Yeah.
And it's, when I did it, I think they looked at me and went, "What's Sam doing? He's walking funny." And I said, "Well, the horse should hit him with a wing. He should insult the horse." And the horse hits him.
You've played some great characters. I just saw you on Man on a Ledge too.
Oh yeah.
What characters have you played that have pushed you out of your comfort zone, and do you like that?
It's something you're getting stronger to do. Like I had a whole career in Australia before I came to America. I did like 15 movies in 10 years in my own country. And when you get to America, suddenly the comfort zone kind of shrinks a bit by the roles that they offer you. which is fine. So I try to kind of push myself within the confines of the roles that I get. Someone like Avatar, he's a kid. He's an 8-year-old kid. It's my nephew. Jake Sully's my nephew. So it's not me. Perseus isn't me. Perseus is the guy I wish I was. The brave guy that will fight anything for his family and take on any kind of any peril. But so I push myself within these kind of confines subtly, rather than on a bigger scale.
And when you're shooting like intimate scenes or painful scenes, how do you keep from being self-conscious and thinking about yourself?
Acting's never about yourself. It's about the other person in the scene. It's about what you're giving them and what they're giving back. If you start making it about you, anything in this industry, you kind of become a bit too egotistical, and you're driving around in a gold-plated car thinking you're the bee's knees. So anything from the scene to the way you act in this industry is always about the other person.
Great. Well, thank you very much. We really enjoyed the film.
All right.